Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Spearfishing Down Under. I am about to put jet ski on the back of the car. I'm actually going away on a 2-day trip and I'm going to do it by myself. My mum passed away just in the week gone by and pretty keen on going to a trip and no one could come and do anything with me. So I'm going to go and head away myself, go and try and look for a barramundi, try and dive a few shipwrecks, hopefully, and try and shoot a couple of really nice fish. This jet ski, this is set up. Got the gear all together, ready to go on the fish box. Got the eskies, got the esky on the back of the ski. Got the little guns for a bit of barra hunting. Got my gun for a bit of normal spearfishing. About to pack it in the ute, get it on, and I'll be out of here in about 10 minutes time and headed way north, which is going to be cool. Out of Brisbane, always hard work, traffic, and the moments like this I actually wish I lived a little bit further away from main cities. But you get done the big jobs. We've got some really good diving around this area, so it's sort of not such a big deal. Just got to get out of town better times. I got left a little bit later than I wanted to, but all right, we're going diving. Well, getting pretty late in the afternoon, but I reckon I can just squeeze in a little dive. Just arrived up north, bit of a long trip as always, but I can squeeze on in just before dark, hopefully get in the water. And looking for a barra late Savo. Tide's good, tide's right. We might just miss the tide, it might just start to turn, but that should be fine. Hopefully get in, get a bit of water, get a bit of viz, find a fish, find a barra. When I first jumped in the water, I noticed it was really clean. Put my head under this tree. I've seen barra here before, but this time just a really nice mangrove jack. First dive down along the edge of this ledge. I've seen some really nice barra on this spot before. Come to an old tree stump laid up against the ledge. This time no barra at home, only big blubber lips, big batfish, and a few slaty bream. Next dive again, came down the end of the rock ledge through some old snags. Heaps and heaps of blubber lips, heaps and heaps of other fish, just no barra to be seen. Before the next dive, I put my head in another snag. Another nice mangrove jack sitting in this snag. Next dive, a school mackerel swam past me. Odd fish to see in a creek. I'm swimming along the bottom here on the next dive and notice another mangrove jack swimming past me. This next dive, I was absolutely stunned. I noticed a school of smallmouth nannygai sitting on the bottom. An unbelievable fish to see in an estuary like this. Turn to my left, Queensland gropers. These fish are so frustrating, they look like a big barra. But then stunned even more to see a really nice largemouth nannygai just swim up to me. I thought for sure this next dive I was going to see a barramundi. So many blubber lips, just scream barramundi.
Again the next dive, more Queensland gropers, more blubber lips, and another largemouth nannygai. At this stage I was just getting frustrated, seeing heaps of little Queensland gropers, seeing smallmouth nannygai every dive, largemouth nannygai, wild to see in a creek. It was getting late, so I decided I should make a move just a couple hundred metres up the creek. I was going to dive on a spot that I've dove before, a couple of tree stumps. As I was creeping along the bottom, I started noticing fish to my left and to my right. Underneath the back of that tree stump was a really nice barra, but he moved away really quick and I hit him from behind and the spear didn't penetrate enough. I took off a couple of scales and he swam off without my spear. On the way to the surface, I ran into a big school of permit. This dive, I crept along the bottom and came to the tree stump from another angle. As I got to the back of the stump, I noticed there was heaps of fish and a really nice barra popped out from under the stump and headed forward. I didn't have a good shot, so I held back and didn't shoot. Current was running quite strong and there was so much fish around this stump. I had another dive on the back of the stump. No barra this time, just jacks and heaps of other fish. After a couple of dives on the stump, not seeing barramundi, I thought I'd just check the tree roots and the mangroves along the edge, away from the stump, to see if that injured barra had gone and hid there. Unfortunately, had no luck finding him. I pulled the anchor and moved another 100 metres or so up the creek. This time just a little patch of rocks next to the mangroves. It was starting to get really dark, so I was in a rush to try and get in the water and find a barra before it was too late. It was getting so dark, I was creeping along the bottom. As I got to the rocks, I just noticed a really nice barra sitting high in the water column, just looking at me. Took my shot in the face, secured myself a really nice barra just before dark. Arrived late. Got up here. I'm in one of these creeks just looking for some barramundis and all my go-to spots. Fishy, awesome amount of fish, just no barra whatsoever. On my way home, I just checked this one little spot I'd checked and found recently, and no barra on it recently, but this time, barramundi. Oh, there he is. Mr. Barramundi. Filming by yourself's hard work. Nice barra. He'd be 90 centimetre fish, 85 maybe. Good fish. Skin down the side of his face. Tore him a new one. Ah, beautiful barra. Barra.
Oh, sun's nearly down. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Whew. Hard work, but well worth it. Go to the ski. Go to the ski. Barramundi on the ski. Lovely, lovely. Oh, yes. Well, the Arvo session was a success. Had to work for it. Gave it my best shot. Dove pretty much till dark, but got my barra, so that was pretty cool. Just back in the car, heading a little bit further north, and gonna swag it for the night and get up and launch again. And tomorrow, looking at a couple of reefs and hopefully just look at a couple of wrecks if I can get the visibility and see what I can find. I'd love a big cobia, that would be cool. Possibly some finger mark would be nice as well. One of the wrecks I've seen grunter before. If I could get a grunter, that would be epic. That's a proper cool fish I'd love to find. See how we go tomorrow. Hopefully pull a couple of fish. Always cool if I find a red, largie or a tusky as well. So let's see how we go. All right, pulled up. Just gonna have a camp at my mate's house for a couple of hours and get up again and do it again. Hopefully find a nice dirty big cobia would be awesome, or just some cool reef fish. We'll see how we go.
Thanks for watching, liking and subscribing. Appreciate your comments all the time and all of your encouragement. Remember, if you want to get some rife gear, jump online at Adreno or head in store. Use your Tim Spear code to get 10% discount. Next week, 7 a.m, part 2 of this. An incredible day's diving. Shoot some amazing fish by myself, out on some wrecks and on some reef. It's going to be an awesome one, don't miss it.